It's been such a long time. Okay, it's not been that long, but I have missed you guys. I've missed you so much. But then we are back, and this time we're coming in full force. Yeah. So it's just been a while. I mean, it's been like 6 months, well, since I gave birth. I was doing the videos when I was pregnant, but now I have already given birth. The baby has already grown. I mean, I thought I would be able to do the videos after I gave birth, but it was so hard. I was so busy. I had so much going on that I would be telling you about it right here. Okay, so well, let's get right into our video today. And well, my name is Sheila Munywoki. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my god, I've missed doing that. So, my name is Sheila Munywoki. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you have subscribed already, well, thank you for coming back. So today I decided on doing a hospital bag episode. I remember the last time that I was doing the videos, that was like 6 months ago. Someone had asked me to do a hospital bag episode, and if they were pregnant then, well, I am really sorry, because I know you've already given birth, or your friend or whoever you might have wanted to help with the hospital bag, but well, today I will be doing the hospital bag episode, and I hope someone out there gets what they need. So let's get right into the hospital bag video. So a hospital bag episode consists of episode mostly explains what you need for your hospital bag when you're going to give birth. That's why it's called a hospital bag. So it is divided into two. There's the mother's bag and the baby's bag. So let's start with the baby's bag, because well, that is really important. You can't forget some things. I mean, you need clothes for the baby to come out of the hospital with, and if you forget that, then the baby won't have clothes. So let's start with the baby's bag. So in the baby's bag, you need the clothes for the baby mostly. So well, the first thing that I had in my bag was I had written a list down so that I didn't forget some things, because I am usually very keen on packing if I'm going on a trip, if I am going hospital, and I tend to overpack because I would rather have more clothes or more essentials than not have them at all. So most of the time you'll find me carrying a huge bag for our 2-day trip, which I'm okay with it, and people make jokes about it, and well, I'm totally fine with it. I mean, when we go there and you don't have a toothbrush, I have 2 toothbrushes, If we go there and you don't have a soap to shower with, I have 1. We can split it in half. So, well, I had a pair of everything. And well, the other thing that you need to know is you need to pack well, because you don't know if you're going to get a C-section or go a natural birth, that is a vaginal birth, because well, people prepare for vaginal births and then they end up getting a C-section, like mine happened. And well, I will be telling you this story in another episode, so stay tuned. So well, let's start with the baby's bag. So the first thing that I had was trouser. I needed a trousers. Okay, for me, I went to the hospital initially to inquire what I needed before like the due day, So they told me the things I needed, and then I went on and packed and wrote them down, and then packed and then checked like 3 times. Like 3 times. Okay, so you need trousers for the baby. And the clothes that I'm going to be showing are kind of big, because the clothes that I had before, the child has already outgrown them, some of them actually. But then I had this when I was giving birth, and they were really big for him, and I thank God they were, because now they still fit after 6 months. I don't have to like keep on buying clothes over and over again, So, and they're still in good shape. I can't complain. So you need trousers. This is a trouser. a baby trouser, and I thank God it has this socks section. It helps with the cold, especially in the hospital. There's usually so much cold, so much you can't even begin to imagine. And then there's also this one. This is another trouser, and well, this time it doesn't have the socks part, you know, so it's just a normal trouser. And the fact that it has this elastic band, it fits all the way till today. And well, the elastic, it's good for the waist. It doesn't have to like finya the child so much, you know, so it's good that it's elastic. And from the trousers you will need onesies. You know, when I was writing this list, I didn't even know what a onesie is. I would go to the internet, especially Instagram, and then search what I need for my hospital bag, and then they would keep on saying onesies, onesies, and then I was like, what is this onesies? At first I didn't even know how it's written. And then Google, you know, Google is everywhere. So this onesies, this is a onesie, and this is a long sleeved onesie. So this is what they call a onesie. It helps with pampers. It doesn't have to drop all the time, especially when they're wearing trousers. So I know some parents don't really like onesies, or don't put them on the baby's onesies, and you know, it changes with every parent. But for me, onesies are everything. I mean, there's no one single day I've ever dressed my baby without a onesie. Yeah, so this is what they call a onesie. We lock it down here, and I know ladies these days we have onesies which are very comfortable. I mean, yeah, so a long sleeve onesie, and then you will also need a short sleeved onesie. And well, my long sleeved onesies are more than short sleeved ones. And for me, at that time I got white. Most of the time, most of the things I got were white, but then I'm not very picky about the colors. I am letting my baby wear all kinds of colors, because I would love for him to experiment all types of colors, because he looks so good in yellow and he looks so good in blue. God, you know, the bright colors. Yeah. And the time, well, if you're going to be shopping for the baby, and let's say you know it's a boy. I've had cases where people know it's a boy, but then end up getting a girl. I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's your baby. Whether it's a boy or a girl, it's your baby. So if you're going to be shopping, I would advise you to shop neutral. Get neutral colors like brown, gray, green, red, cream, those neutral colors. Because, well, if you get blue, a baby girl can wear blue. But if you get pink, and then you find that you're having a boy and you already have pink, a boy wearing pink throughout is kind of not right in the society. I don't know, but it's totally up to you. You can dress your baby the way you want, and all other people can talk out there, and well, what are they going to do? Are they going to buy your baby new clothes? It's your baby. You dress your baby the way you want. You're the responsibility of that baby. It's your duty, so you do whatever you want. Okay, so from the onesies, the long sleeved ones and the short sleeved ones, we go to mittens. Honestly, I had like 2 pairs of mittens. Mittens are the kind of socks for the hands, the ones that I usually like put in their hands so that the baby doesn't scratch themselves. I mean, when the baby is being born, they don't really know what to do with their hands, so it's really important to have the onesies so that they don't scratch their faces out or scratch other people, you know, and it also prevents the cold. So mittens are really important. And then the next thing you will need is socks. Oh my god, my socks are so big. Don't mind the size or if they're old. I'm just showing you what you really need, because it's been 6 months for me. Come on, guys. Yeah, so you need a pair of socks. You can get these ones, the long ones, or you can get the ankle sized ones. And well, my baby is a boy, so I have a lot of boyish things. So you need socks. You can get 2 pairs, and you need kofias, hats for the baby. So about the hats, it's, they call them hats, but I'm going to be calling them hats here. So pa 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 pa. So hats, mine are kind of dirty right now, but here we are. I decided to get this one. This is like everywhere. You can see every baby wearing this kind of kofias. So this one, it's easy for the baby to sleep in at night, unlike this one, which is kind of really heavy and straight. Even you, when you go to sleep, you need easy clothes, breathable clothes. So I would advise you get this easy going kofias for at least nights, and then you can get these heavy ones for leaving the house. These are really like heavy ones, so it's not comfortable for the baby to be wearing this at night. It's just basic mathematics. And then the next thing, so you can have 2 of them, because, well, you never know if you're going to get a CS. When you get a CS, you stay in the hospital for 3 days. That is if you don't have any complications. But if you do, then you stay in the hospital for longer. And then you don't want to keep telling people to bring you this, to bring you this. I mean, you should have packed. What if you don't have someone to be coming to the hospital every day? There are people who don't. So pack for yourself. It's good to always be prepared. It's really good. Like me. So the next thing that we're going to go to is wall rompas. I didn't know what that was. I'm a first time mom. Don't judge me. So rompas, we have rompas. This is a romper, like the thing that covers your feet, and it can even come up to your head with a hoodie, and it can even come to your hands with a mitten. That is what we call a romper. So there's this light rompers, like this one. This is just a material romper. God, yeah. And then there is this one is a zipper one. I like the zipper ones and the snaps one. I show you that in a few. So this is a zipper one. It's easier for you to open it when the baby is wearing, especially at night when you need some sleep and you need to change the baby's diapers real fast. So zippers and snaps. Oh, this is what I call a snap. A snap, like that. Just so easy. Like you can just real fast, unlike buttons and the likes. So this is what we call a romper. You can get a light one like this one, or this one. Well, this one my friend gave me this one. So cute, right? Oh, it's so cute. And the snaps is so easy to do. It's like, wow, I need to sleep. I need to change these diapers and sleep. Oh my god. Yeah, because, well, the first week, the first month, the first year, you won't get a lot of sleep. You will watch all the movies that there is. Because you just be in the house. Your work will be watching the movies and drinking a lot of soup and porridge and kind of adding weight. Yeah, so this is kind of cute because you can also see it has some a shoes kind of vibe, Yeah, so thank you so much, friends. The same friend also gave me this one. It's so cute, right? But my baby is outgrowing it. When he wears it, he just so snuggles him like some little teddy bear, Yeah, so you need a heavy one like this one. This is like fleece, I guess. I'm not sure what fabric this is. So this is like fleece. It's so heavy. You can actually, the baby wears it without so much how you can put on a sweater on top of this. I do it rarely unless I have to, and when I have to, he puts on a jacket, a big one. So yeah, so nice. So it's also a zipper one. I love zippers. And then it's very important that you get a zipper that goes all the way to the toes, because it's easier to put it on like this, like for example this one. You can see that the snaps go the way to the shoe thingy. This one never gets really small, and it's easier to like take it off when you're changing the pampers for the baby. Unlike this one, which goes up to here, now you have to like kunja, bend the baby's leg so that you take out the leg from here, and when they start growing it becomes really hard to do that. So get something that opens till the foot section. Okay, the other thing that you will need is a blanket. There's this blanket. I love this one because it's very warm. It's extremely warm. I mean, when it's cold, this is what I would rather him have. And you know, this one I got it from Soko, like from the market, not from the supermarket or the fancy things. This was very affordable, and it was like 500 bob. Yeah, it was like 500 bob, and it's my favorite so far. I have like 4 blankets for the baby, and this is my favorite. Yeah, so you need heavy blankets, and well, like, you can have 2 blankets because I remember my baby peed on the other one. I don't even know what I was doing. Oh, I was changing him, and because it was so hard and so new, and I didn't know how to hold the tiny human, so he ended up peeing on the blanket, and I had to change it. And also, when you're receiving gifts, it's also important that you have a clean blanket. Yeah. The next thing are funnels. My best friend, when we were doing shopping for the baby, she kept on asking, "Do you have funnels? Do you have funnels?" And then I was like, "What are these funnels?" And then she would explain. And then I would forget about it. And then the next time she would ask, "Do you have funnels?" And I was like, "Oh my god, I don't have that. I don't know what it is. Just bring it, because I don't think I have it. If I had it, I would know what it's called." And it was true. I didn't have it. So funnels are light fabric things that you put in between the blanket and the baby, because sometimes the blanket is usually really hard for the baby's skin, because they're really new. I mean, they just from some watery fluid, amniotic fluid. So you have this to prevent any irritation on the skin. So this is what they call a funnel. So this nice fabric thing is, and they also work wonders for you, especially when you leave the house and you have this and it's kind of cold, so you can like yeah. So I had my best friend got this, like 4 of this for me. Yeah, so I have 4. I never added more. Those were enough for me. So this is nice. That is a funnel, and this is also a funnel. They come in different colors and different drawings, because it's a baby, and babies like colorful things. It's almost like the same time when you put on something colorful, like a cartoon on TV. The babies concentrate so much on cartoons because it keeps their eyes busy, unlike when you put on a movie for yourself and then they just see just a plain thing. Yeah, and then, well, the next thing you need is a towel for the baby. You need a towel for the baby because if you're going to be staying in the hospital for like 2 days, you need a towel. I mean, for the CS people from where I was, they showed us how to give a baby a bath the first 2 days, and then the third day they told us to do it ourselves, and it was so scary. Oh my god. Anywho, so you need a towel for the baby, and then you will need some sweaters for the baby. Most of the time they don't tell you that. I don't know why, but you need some sweaters for the baby. It's cold out here, and the baby is not used to the cold, and you don't want your baby catching a cold when they're so young. So yeah, you could have a light one like this one. This is like a pair. It is a huge packet. It has so many things in it. So you need a light sweater. And then you could also have this, a bigger one like this. My mom got me this, and she got me like she got me 4 sweaters, and wow, they're wonders. You don't have to worry at night if they're warm or not. Yeah, but I know these are bigger because my baby was bigger, and he's a he, so he's meant to be bigger, or I think so. Yeah, he's meant to be bigger than girls. Girls are usually so tiny, so small. I remember my roommate had a girl, and she was so small. Oh my god, so small. I was so scared of touching her. I was so scared. Oh. So you need sweaters. You could have pull necks ones, or wait, do we call them full necks or pull necks? Well, I'm going to call them full necks because for me it makes sense, like a full neck, you know, full, not a pull, just a full neck. So you can have a full neck and not full necks one, and well, yeah, sweaters are great, especially in a cold season. And well, I went on ahead to get some other full necked clothes because I'm very, very cautious. I like to be prepared. I like to be prepared about everything. So I went on and got this full necks one. My mom makes this. She makes them. So she just got the fabric and made this. So yeah, I have a whole lot of this. And I told you my baby looks good in yellow and white color. So this is where the bright colors come in. I have like blue, this, yellow, green. Yeah. So you can get also this, but later on, or then even when they're small, because when they're small, the clothes are usually still so big, and you can find that if you don't have full necks, their necks are like this, like they're open, and this is where the cold like gets in the baby's chest. So you need full necks. Yeah, what else do you need? You need pampers. It's not pampers. You need diapers, any kind of diapers that you want, and I would advise that you get small amounts of different diapers. I have had cases where girls tend to react so much with diapers. Some of my friends have told me that their kids have reacted to pampers. Others have reacted to soft care. So you need to like learn your baby what works best for them. So you need diapers, and I would advise that you get like a packet of 24 if there's a 24. Yeah, carry a lot of them. Like I said, when the baby is young, you change their diapers like after every 2 hours. That is what the doctor told me. I'm not sure if that is what is real, but mine I was changing sorry, after every 2 hours. So another thing that you might need is soap for the baby shower, because the doctor or the nurse will come to you like, do you have the baby soap? Wait, like so confusing. Do you have the baby soap? We need to to give them a shower, a bath, a sponge bath. It's usually a sponge bath. And then if you don't have a soap like I didn't have, they said we could use a sunlight soap, the little sunlight bar soap, the yellow one, that one. So yeah, you can use the sunlight one. So you buy it at the hospital, and if you don't want that, you can go to the hospital with your own little bar soap that you decide is good for your baby. And you also need baby oil. So baby oil that I had was coconut oil, which is the most advisable for infants. So coconut oil, that is good for skin, you know. Yeah, and you might also need a sponge or a baby cloth to give the baby the bath. If you don't have that, they usually use your baby's socks. So they just take the socks and then they wash the baby with it. And well, I would advise you to get at least bigger clothes, not like the smallest ones. Like, okay, in my experiences, my baby was a boy and he was way bigger. For example, the kofia that I had gone with didn't fit his head. I had to get another kofia, and even that hat, I even left it in the hospital with my roommate because her baby was a girl, so the hat fit and mine didn't fit. So get clothes that are kind of bigger and then smaller ones. If you're going to be carrying a pair of everything, get something bigger and smaller, bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. It helps a lot. You don't want the baby coming out bigger and then they don't have clothes, they don't have kofia. Yeah, so that is the baby's bag.